Hey, Grams. We're gonna hope a whole bunch of people come in here. Hey, Tampa Cop Watch. Hey, what we're trying to do is raise money for AV Watchman for his lawyer's fees. He got caught up with a bullshit charge, and he's gonna need like $5,000. And they're saying with what he has right now, it's only about 46. So you're gonna see, hey Logo, but you're gonna see a whole bunch of live streams today. High Desert's gonna do it. He said he was gonna do it later. I think he's doing it now. Hey, Love My Freedom. Yeah, High Desert's also doing it. I thought he was gonna do it later because it's so much earlier out there, and I told him I would go early. But I tried to get a hold of Just a Little Jaded and Bizzo, who normally can drop links for me, and neither one responded. But what you can do is go to AV Watchman's page, and I'm sure on the last section, the About, he has his GoFundMe link. And we need to raise as much money as we can for him. Now, I'm in Florida, and this is the 6th day of rain in the mornings. So I was out trying to catch something this morning, and nothing was going off but alarms. But I had said that I would go on at 10 o'clock. Told a lot of people last night I was up till 3. And I know it's another e-bag, but it's not for me. And I do not want you to put it in my account. I want you to put it straight into AV Watchman's. So, like, share, and send this out to other people you know that might be online so we can get this rolling. Thank you for dropping that link. I imagine that's his link. But we need to raise money so he doesn't get. Thank you, Maddie. I appreciate it. None of us need a jail sentence or to be put on paper or anything like that. And we have to have the group as a whole, this community. There you go, Logo Customs. You buy a t-shirt from her, she'll put some towards his. So that's a good thing too. Yes, Maddie, you are always on it. But like I said, we need to raise money for him. Because he's one of the leaders out there. And it's just, it has to be done. And thank you for dedicating your work to the auditors. Yes, I might have to talk to you also, Logo Customs. My email is dufan50@gmail.com. Okay, I gotta find something to write that down on. But guys, we need to do something for AV Watchman. I mean, I'm sure you guys have watched his videos. He does great videos. Logo Customs. Okay. I got that written down. So, like I said, like, share, and subscribe. Send this out to other people so they'll come in so we can get this rolling. Thank you, Logo. That looks like it's going to be tougher to do with High Desert Community Watch jumping on so early. I didn't think he was going to do that till later. But, like I said, this is not for me. I don't need the money. Matter of fact, I'm sitting in my truck right now in AC, letting my gas burn. We need to raise money for AV Watchman. Tampa cop watch. He was arrested for PC 4571, an ex-felon recording on state grounds without permission. So now you have to have permission to use your rights. Whether you're a felon or not, that's not right. Yes, Maddie, I have yours. Yeah, my shirts, they're gonna be easy. See a cop, film a cop. With maybe like a Dave logo with a lightning bolt going through it for Lightning Dave. Since most people put their names on them. I don't know if anybody will buy them, so I'll probably have to start out smaller. But AV Watchman is a great guy. He makes comments on most of my videos, comes in a lot of my live streams. A lot of times he's just lurking and occasionally throws out a comment. But he does go into a lot of live streams. And I'm down to one, and who's that last one? Could be anybody. Nope, back to two. Tampa Cop Watch, Jeff, you're here. And who's the other nice person that's in here? See, I didn't think... Oh, you're back. Okay. I appreciate it. Thank you, Grams, for staying. It shows I have two people in here. Hey, Defane. Shows I have two people in here, but I've seen 4 names. 5 names. Okay, like the name of it says, we're trying to raise funds for AV Watchman. He got a bullshit case because he was filming, and the ex-felon, and the ex-felon is only because of another BS case that he settled. So we need to raise funds for him. Last night when I heard he needed like 4,600. Now I'm not expecting that out of everybody I know. Just any, a dollar, anything helps. And Maddie, you left, didn't you? You're the one that had the link. If you go back up, Maddie had dropped a link, which is Constitutional Corner. Of course, I don't know how far back you can go. There it is. Thank you. Tampa. I appreciate it. I don't know why this kind of stuff, it tugs at my heartstrings. I gotta help people out. I mean, phone call from, and it says spam risk. That's okay, Grams. Tampa's gonna stay here, aren't you, Tampa? And he'll drop the link every so often. But like I said, we need to raise funds for him. And Tampa's gonna drop the link every so often. Now, I said I'd do an hour. Hopefully I can go an hour. You hear a siren. What kind of siren? For bad weather? Because I saw the cloud bank come in. It's not that bad. Unless it formed with something else. Somebody new came in. AV Watchman needs donations, guys. And Tampa will drop the link every so often. Which for some reason, I'm not even seeing chat. There it is. So I don't even know if I'm on here or if I'm buffering. Thank you, Logo. Logo, what's your first name? And male or female? Just out of curiosity. Just seems funny to say Logo all the time. Fiery MT. That's what we have to do. I mean, we're a community, and if we don't pull together, how can we expect to stay a community? I mean, you can see in certain places that the police are learning that we have the right to film, and they are acting better. So you're in North Carolina. I'll be in North Carolina here over Labor Day. Hoping to do some cop watching when I'm up there. And go up and visit my daughter. Yeah, that's probably about what it is here. And actually it says 72 because of the rain. But before I was sweating. I had the windows down and I was sweating. Guys, AV Watchman. I'm sure you guys have all seen his videos. You should be subscribed. And it's nice to meet you, Lori. But yeah, it'll be there in a little bit. There you go. There's the link, guys. I don't care if it's $1. If it lets you do 50 cents, you know, forego a cup of coffee from Starbucks. You know. Grams, you go ahead and get your groceries. And thank you for donating. I appreciate it. It means a lot to me. I mean, I'm doing this for other people. I mean, hell, I'm doing this for my kids and the next generation. A lot of this isn't gonna help me. I'm 55. You know, I'm trying to do what I can for what I believe in. I believe in my rights, and I believe they're taking them away from us. And there's absolutely no reason that we should be losing our rights. Every time they make a law, we lose rights. Every time they make a law, we normally have to pay more money. So it just gets to be BS. Grams, what part of the U.S. are you in? Just out of curiosity. Where's Jeff at? What city? Because I'm going to Charlotte. Norman, Oklahoma. I've been through there. I don't remember much of it because I went through all of that. So how close is that to where Not Now Maybe Later is? Okay, I'm probably holding you up anyway. You need to go get groceries. Well, love my freedom. If you can't be on the grounds without permission, how do you get permission? Oh, 2 hours away. Okay. That's not too bad. I mean, 2 hours away here is 30 miles, 40 miles because of the traffic. But yes, let's get back to the reason we're here. We are here for AV Watchman. We're trying to raise funds. He's got a BS charge because he filmed when he didn't have permission on government land, which to me is still BS. And he needs a lawyer. See you later, Grams. Thank you for coming in. You're always first or second in my live streams, and I appreciate it. You know what? You should also make Happy Fuck the Badge Day for those t-shirts. Because not all of them are cops. Some of them are sheriffs, some of them are, highway patrol. Put them all together. I mean, yeah, they're all cops in one sense or another, but Fayetteville, heard of it, never been through Fayetteville. But how many people here haven't seen AV Watchman's videos? Hey, Extra Good Citizen, thank you for coming in. I mean, you're in Durham. How far is that from Charlotte? If you come to the Carolinas, Jeff will hook up with you, and I will contact him and let him know. Okay. I am going to leave Florida the Wednesday before Labor Day, and I will have probably Thursday and Friday to cop watch up there. Okay, see you in a minute. Thank you for dropping that link before you went. So everybody understands from the title what we're trying to do here. We're trying to help AV Watchman. He needs the community's help. And if it was one of you guys or myself, I would hope that somebody would be doing this. This is the second time I've done, hell, I won't even call it begging. I'm pleading for money for somebody. I did one for Mexican Padilla, and between everybody that came in, it was one of my people, my link, I put the wrong link. It was my channel link instead of my GoFundMe, because I had everybody put it on my GoFundMe, and then I would just paid it off to Johnny 50 help you. Johnny 50's out in California. But I paid it off on my credit card, and now I'm stuck with all this money on my PayPal. So I just been filling everything up. Yeah, did you see Freeman's video yesterday at Mount Rushmore? They had a sign that said, First Amendment, you can do it here. Not anywhere else, here. Okay. But I thought that was just a joke. I mean, I didn't know your rights only are good in one area, not another area. And to me, that's BS. They're called inalienable rights. Thanks, Tampa. I appreciate you donating, because every penny is going to help him. I mean, the difference between getting convicted and getting off is a lawyer, on how good the lawyer is. And good lawyers are expensive. I happen to be lucky. I have a lawyer that is my wife's best friend. And before anybody goes crazy, I'm not drinking and driving. It's Mountain Dew. Charlotte's a beautiful place. I think the one night that we're there, we're going to go see, what's their single A team? The Charlotte Knights. It's the single A team for the Chicago White Sox. My daughter wants to take me there. Take me and my wife there. My wife could care less about baseball. She didn't even want to watch a football game last night. She loves hockey. I've got her into hockey, and when she first started watching, she'd say, "Where the hell's the puck?" Now she knows where it's at, and then she'll scream out, "He got hooked! He got hooked!" So I converted her. And with us having the Buccaneers and the Rays, they're not really that great to watch. This year might be a little different with the Bucks. You can check his GoFundMe to see donations. Looks like you're beating High Desert Community Watch so far. Tampa Cop Watch, I have no idea how to check that. I really don't. And I'm surprised. Well, I'm not surprised, because you look out there, everybody's asleep. It's sort of hard to do, you know, I just called it a donation-a-thon for somebody, and do it at 7:30 in the morning. I mean, when I did it for Mexican Padilla, they wanted me to go on at 5 a.m. I had already done one 2 days before, and the final total was $180. So just go to the link, click donors. Okay, before I end it, I'll check it. But What are we at so far then, Jeff? Because if I click that, that's going to take me out of this live stream. But Jeff, every so often keep dropping that link for the new people that come in. We got your $5. That's it, huh? I haven't done mine yet, so I'll probably end up doing 20. But if you can drop that link again, I'd appreciate it. I know people get tired of these things. Let him get a job. Doug, he does have a job. What'd that say? $1,042 raised to $5,000 goal before today. Well, that means he's under the $4,000 range, 3,000 something. So we're helping somehow, you know. I mean, if you guys were in the same situation, wouldn't you want somebody to do this for you? Because I know I would. And I know most of you would too. Thanks, Lori. But I have a blast when I'm watching AV Watchman. He does some great videos. The problem is I normally have to watch him the next day unless I can't sleep, because he's out there and it's a couple hours after. I suspect AV PayPal somewhere that I've yet to find. Then who's... Oh, you're going straight to his GoFundMe. That's still fine. I mean, I don't know, Jeff, can you get one from another channel? I mean, if you went into High Desert Community Watch's channel and they're dropping his link there, can you get it from there? How's he double dipping? There's always somebody that is negative. How is he double dipping, Doug? If you're gonna say it, explain it. You know, most people can't afford a lawyer. No, we're using what we could find, his GoFundMe. All of the money is going to the same place. I don't understand. You just... If I have a GoFundMe and I have a PayPal link and I'm in trouble and one channel is using this one and one channel is using this one, they're still going to go to the same spot to pay for the lawyer. Well, I don't think he's a member of the Hemming gang, but I disagree with what he's saying. You don't know he wouldn't help me. And I tell you what, I do mine a little different. I don't get right up close. Because in Clearwater, they don't mess with me. I can stand back and zoom in and get just as much. Yeah, so he has both links in his thing. So hopefully Jeff will get it. Oh, I know where Landmark and McMullen Booth is. It's all built up now. How long ago was that? Down towards the Winn-Dixie or past it? Yeah, Winn-Dixie on one side, Publix on the other. 207, 208. Yeah, that whole place has grown. I mean, there's a McDonald's down there, Taco Bell, everything. Carrollwood's, it's not bad over there. It's still under Tampa. Yeah, and Tampa Cop Watch, he gets out all the time. Hey, Moni. You don't have to say that. I'm just trying to do what I can do. You know, just like that sharing is caring video to try to get people to 1,000 subs. There was a couple people that helped me, and I've sort of made it into my personality that I think I'm going to do that once a month. And I'm going to pick up people that I see in chats that need to get to 1,000 and put them out there, because that's how I got there. Okay. Thank you, Lori. But guys, AV Watchman, he's one of the men out there. And I'm going to tell you right now, he's been around for a few years. I've been doing this since the middle of January. And I watched AV Watchman, I watched Catilla, I watched a lot of them to learn things, learn how to do stuff, so you don't get hemmed up. I'm not going to be one that gets right up close and starts screaming at the officer. Well, extra good citizen, if you are not armed, you need to go into that sheriff department and put in a complaint against the guy, because that's defamation of character. But like I was saying, I watched a lot of AV Watchman's videos, and he taught me a lot. And when you find somebody that you do like, you know, it doesn't matter if it's Furry Potato or whoever, try to pick things up, but don't copy them. Get your own style with what you feel comfortable with. Thank you for supporting him. Love my freedom. And guys, if you want, you can, during this, if you need numbers, tell people you need numbers. because everybody needs 1,000 for safety. It's a lot better. How many times have you seen where somebody does get yanked in and the phone calls start getting made and they get released? Yes. And Logo Customs, if you buy shirts from her, she's going to send a certain amount to AV Watchman. And also, forego 1 cup of coffee from Starbucks this week and donate it. And I tell you what, I don't drink coffee, so I'm saying that, but I don't drink coffee. I used to when I was 6 years old. My mom used to make the coffee, put a little sugar in it, a little milk. I like the sweetness of it. I'd be out there going, making it cool, and then I'd just chug it down. She cured me of that with 2 tablespoons of salt. And I've never drank coffee since then. Now you know why I sound so tired. I was up till 3 and then woke up at 5:20. And Jeff will tell you I can stay awake. We went out cop watching one night over in Tampa, and then I had to make the drive back. And I hadn't been on a bicycle in 38 years. And Jeff, how far did we drive or ride? 9 miles? You went further than I did because you went down the road a couple times. But close to 9 miles. And I've had 3 back surgeries. And we did all that just to cop watch. You were closer to 10, I know, because you made that trip around Ybor. And then you went up Nebraska. Drink Coke or Pepsi. It'll keep you wide awake. Mountain Dew has a lot more caffeine. Oh, I can't stand coffee. It's got a bitter taste. I'd rather... I drank half a Mountain Dew, and then I had a furry potato special, a monster drink this morning. And now back to the Mountain Dew. Yes, is that PayPal link working? Well, not everybody has to drink it. Yes, that's true. When an auditor that's close to you has to go to court, you should always try, if you can make it, to go in. Give him support while he's there. Because a lot of times when you go in, you're sitting there, you just feel like you're by yourself. Something about a monster. I start my days with a monster, then switch to dew. Actually, I started with a dew, switched to monster, and then switched back to dew. There it is. Hey, root beer's pretty good, just as long as you get the right kind. I like Barks. Sweet tea. When I make that, it doesn't last very long. I've even tried to do Kool-Aid to cut down on my Mountain Dew intake. That didn't help me sleep either. Figured after a certain time it would change, but it didn't. So, but guys, AV Watchman, this is the reason we're here. We need to help support him. We need to help raise money for him. And I hate begging, but I will. Please, please. Well, I sleep for like 2.5 hours, and then I wake up. Hey, Tyrant, you found any lately? Or Tyrant Hunter, you found any lately? You know, Lori, that would be a great thing. I mean, you know, what we really need, and I tell you what, if I was to hit the lottery tonight, I would start a fund. And people that got in trouble would be able to pull from that fund. And if people had to file lawsuits and needed funds from it, they could do that also, but with a thing of you have to pay back what you took out, because like the first court battle is $435. And if you win your lawsuit, then you pay the $435 back plus like 5% of what you, and you know, you'd have to sign an agreement that you'd do it. Maybe not even 5%, just something that you'd put some back into it for other people. Because that would be the way that it would protect a lot more auditors. And it would keep the funds in there. You know, you can always have people donating to it and have it hooked up to a PayPal or whatever, whichever one, Patreon. I mean, some of these channels have Patreon accounts where it's a monthly charge. And I don't understand those. I mean, John Felix has it, and he's got quite a few members that, you know, do it. Yes. And you have to have a list of lawyers for all the states, because a lot of them don't want to get involved in these, and that's why they charge so much. And like I said, if I hit the lottery, I would do something like that in a heartbeat. Correct, lady. Zaga. You have to have help. And if that means, you know, hiring somebody, it would be just the way it would have to be. I mean, you can't, one person's not going to be it all or do it all. No balls in North Carolina. You know, I'm not a lawyer, but I'll be up in North Carolina and Charlotte a couple days before Labor Day. Hey, Spittin' Cobra. But we are here for AV Watchman. We need to raise funds. So, Tyrant Hunter, if you're around Charlotte, maybe we can get together. I don't know where you're located. He's looking at, he's an ex-felon from doing what he's doing now because he pleaded out and he filmed on government land without permission. So he's facing a charge for that. Everybody gets on the guy. She's the only lawyer, and I heard a case with her, and she wasn't that good. Jeff, I don't know where Fort Bragg is. Yes, it's the same charge, and it's $5,000 for a lawyer. 2 to 3 hours from Charlotte. Man, I don't know how to drive around Charlotte. I get lost. Yes, I understand, Lori. That's why I was talking with him. I get lost in Charlotte. Last time I was there, I almost turned down the wrong way of a one-way street. And thank God I realized it at the last minute, because there was a cop behind me. Yeah, I know GPS, dude. That's real great. GPS is great. But when you're driving your car, you can't always be looking at your phone. You get lost there. See, so it's not my fault. But guys, we need help with AV Watchman. Everybody pretty much knows his charge now. Forego a cup of coffee from Starbucks. I know not too many people buy donuts because you don't want to see cops. But forget about a Monster drink or something and donate it to AV. Thank you for dropping that link again. I mean, it's very important, because the thing is, these cities and towns and all that, they are trying to take auditors down. And it's almost like a feather in their cap, because it sort of takes part of the problem away to them. Even though we're not doing anything illegal. And I don't think you should have to have permission to film someplace. It's like, okay, I can film here, but if I cross this line, I can't film. That means my rights are being subjugated. That I'm only allowed to do it in some place, but not the other place. Now, I understand. I can't go into a courtroom without a judge's permission, written and all that. But send me an email when you get time. Jeff is here. My email is dufan50@gmail.com. And guys, if you're looking to put shirts and stuff on your channel, go to Lori at Logo Custom Graphics. For every shirt that you purchase, she's going to donate to help auditors. Didn't I say logo? thought I did. Excuse me if I didn't. But we're in the home stretch. I got 10 more minutes that I'm going to do this. And everybody that can help, please help. Because we all could be in his situation. Just like that. I mean, you get arrested, first thing you have to come up with is bail. You do not get bail back unless you get off on the charge. So you lose your bail if the charge, or at least the amount that you paid for your bail, if it's a conviction. So it's not cheap. And if you hire a cheap lawyer, you're getting the bottom of the rung. Well, it's a good thing that you're using his GoFundMe. Because the money's going to go yeah, Jeff, I'm going to have shirts too. I'm going to get a hold of Logo Customs, and I'm going to have See a Cop, Film a Cop. In Canada, you get bail without money down. How do you get bail without money down, Lady Zaga? I'm not being an ass. I don't understand how they work up there. Yeah. Hey, Dirt Farmer. Liked your video from last night. Those were some pretty good catches of, especially that New York City officer getting nailed for porn. And I love how you find all that. I will do so, Lori. There's thousands of them, and most of the time they just try to sweep them under the rug. And the problem is, you hear about 10, there's 25 you don't hear about. $50? Thank you, Lori. That was very nice of you. Yeah, we're doing his GoFundMe. If what's it called said the other one was not correct, so it's a good thing. Oh, I will do that. Also, I believe AV Watchman is monetized, correct? If he is, you'll be able to tell on the first video. If he has commercials in it, watch them. Because people that are monetized that have the commercials, they get paid for those commercials. I think it's only a penny. But if you have 3 or 4 commercials in one video and everybody watches those commercials and you have 100 people, oh, half a penny. Hi, Tucson Lori. Okay, so half a penny. If 100 people watch that, and AV Watchman seems to have, you know, in the range of God, 3, 4, 5K of people. Thank you, Tucson Lori. That was very nice. Yeah, exactly. When we go to bed here on the East Coast, AV's going out and he's videoing. So him, SGV, all those guys out there, we really don't get to see till the next day, which sucks because I like watching SGV's ones also. And High Desert gets some during the day, but I want to win a t-shirt from Shalamihala. NC Tire and Hunter is Jeff is here, Lori. Or Tucson Lori, because there's 2 Loris in here now. But if there's anybody that hasn't and still wants to, please donate. Help AV Watchman out. Check his videos out. If he does have commercials on them, watch them so he can get paid. I mean, every time that somebody is in trouble, I try to watch all the commercials. Exactly, Tucson Lori. 1, 2, 5, 20, everything helps. $11 people and 2 Loris. You know, that's doesn't happen. It has right now. But there's his GoFundMe, which will go to the same place. Instead of it having to go through PayPal, GoFundMe won't charge him a penny to take it out. That's one good thing on GoFundMe. So this is a last ditch effort. I'm sitting here in the rain and begging. And I hate begging. I've never begged for myself and I never will. Now mine, I drop a link every once in a while, and if people want to donate, they can. It doesn't matter to me. It does help with fuel, but that's just the way I do it. Occasionally, some of my mods drop my link, but hardly. Like I said, it doesn't matter. So, guys, AV Watchman is a great guy, and he needs help. You bailed people out many times. I thought they didn't need money for bail. Gotcha. I'm just kidding. Oh, okay. My income is 0. Okay, I'll call you. Wait a minute. That's just call me logo, or okay. Logo. Tampa, why did you drop my link? This is not about me. Morning, Joe Cool. This is a challenge to everybody to help AV Watchman out. I didn't shame you into anything, just like I didn't make you go out on your bike last night. You sat there and said BS to me. So, if you don't want to do it here, there will be things going on all day. High Desert Community Watch is doing it at this time, I believe, too. And I believe there's a list of people that are doing it. So, Tucson, you're doing it at 3. I'll try to come in. So, guys, I did an hour. I'd do longer, but my ass is hurting from sitting here doing nothing other than this, which is a good thing. So I'm gonna get out of here. Guys, go into another channel. The more people that are in the channels, the more people are likely to donate. When they see 30 people into it, it's like they go, well, I gotta donate. I gotta make myself look good or whatever. But I appreciate each and every one of you coming in here, because without you guys, this is just me doing a video. I will drop you guys both. Okay. I'll email both of you. So guys, I'm going to talk to you later. Know your rights. Never let them use them against you. If you're a passenger, never ID. This is Lightning Dave. I'm out of here. I'll catch you next time. I will check that lady. Bye now.